As you guys have seen, I've had a sticky note up here the entire time. I've written a prediction on there based on whether or not we can have a shared experience together. I'm going to try and get all 3 predictions right today. We need to start out by picking one person to be our selector. So let's get some shares going up in the chat. I'm going to pick someone at random who has shared the stream to help us with the first questions. We have a tape measure, we have a Sharpie, and we have the golden owl. We have 3 items here. Let's get Patty. Patty, you are up. Patty, you are going to be the first person to make the first selection. I am going to hold my hand, Patty, and I'm going to slowly move it over the objects. And your job, Patty, is going to be to tell me to stop in the comment section below. All right, Patty is ready. All right, Patty, I'm going to begin moving my hand here. Here we go. I'm going to start right now. All right, Patty was a little too slow, so we're going to go back on the other one. Patty says stop. Oh, it's like right in the middle. All right, so right in the middle. Do you want to go with owl? Do you want to go with tape measure? Patty says the owl. All right, that's your choice, owl. You've picked one item out of the 3. You've chosen the owl. Let us write it down on the note so everyone can know the golden owl has been selected by Patty. Thank you very much. Gold owl. All right. And we're going to be doing another question here in just a bit. Remember, I have the prediction sitting up here the entire time, and you chose out of the 3 objects, the one that you were guided towards, Patty, was the golden owl. Thank you very much for choosing that. The next question up on the list, we have 3 books. That's right, 3 books. We've got C.S. Lewis. We've got The Lord of the Rings. And we have Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. We're going to be selecting one book. We're going to say this is book 1, book 2, book 3. Please name 2 numbers. Let's get Space Penguin. Space Penguin's just going out. He says, I'm not picking numbers. I'm picking Lord of the Rings. All right, so be it. I'll be fair. I don't care. That's good. You want to do Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings it is. That's fine. All right, Space Penguin has made his choice. As you guys can see, I'm trying to make this as fair as possible. I literally just want you guys to select objects. So Space Penguin has chosen Lord of the Rings. So Lord of the Rings, it's going to be. So we're going to write that down on the list here. And that is Lord of the Rings. And again, guys, prediction up here has been here the entire time. You can see it the entire show. You know what's going on there. So you know what is happening. Now, we're going to take it to the next level. It's time for the final question. We're going to go through an entire deck of cards together. And we're going to select one playing card. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Any card you want. Any card. So let's get some shares up in here to pick a person out. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh, I see some numbers flying by. This is getting intense. This is getting intense. Oh my goodness. Let's get some shuffles in here. Get some. Let's get Cadbury, you are up, sir. Cadbury, let's get you in here. I want you, Cadbury, to think of a number. Oh, Cadbury's quick. Cadbury's going with 24. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Those 2 cards there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You said 24. You could have picked any number. You went with the first one that came to your mind. Isn't that right, Cadbury? That made this even more difficult, by the way. I didn't get a chance to use my influences as effectively on you as possible. And yet, you chose 24. Let's take a look and see what card you have stopped us at. The 7 of Spades. The 7 of Spades is actually one of my least favorite cards, believe it or not. It's Card that I consider unlucky for myself. I'm not a fan of that card. However, that being said, you have stopped us at the 7 of spades. All right. So let us recap here, guys. In the beginning, you guys chose one object out of 3, and you chose the golden owl. Then you chose one book out of all the books that I had stacked up here on my table. You chose one book, and you chose The Lord of the Rings. Finally, Cadbury came in here at the last minute, and he chose any number he wanted between 1 and 52. We went down exactly that many numbers of cards, stopped at the card that he chose, and he picked the 7 of spades. Ricardo's room is getting darker and just turned pink. Very common effect. I have had this sticky note up here the entire time. I have not touched it. My hands are completely empty here. I'm going to take the prediction down. You can see it in full view the entire time. No moves. I have a question mark written on here. These are the predictions. The Golden Owl, the Lord of the Rings, the 7 of the spades. Let's see how we did. Right there, you can see that's the gold owl right there. Gold owl, the Lord of the Rings, and the 7 of spades matching up perfectly right here. As you can see, we landed every single one of those, nailing it perfectly, and you guys made that happen. Thank you for joining this Paracosm today. Thank you for entering into my psychological realm. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey.